This episode is dedicated to Alisha of the Ancients. A wise and wild kitty. Princesses of the Realms contains inappropriate language, mild roughhousing, and obscene amounts of giggling. This show was recorded on Mongol land of the Eora Nation, and we pay respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Hello everyone, and welcome to Princesses of the Realms, a Power on Princesses actual play miniseries about 4 low-ranking princesses who will be running the security detail at a big coronation event, and also trying to fix magic. My name is Holly, and I am your venerable Dungeon Master and Fairy Godmother this evening, and with me are 4 of my loveliest friends. Please introduce yourselves.
Hey, my name's Jasmine. I play Prince Fawn of the Enchanted Forest. Fun fact about Fawn, he wears a headdress with antlers, and the antlers were shed from his deer form last winter, so they are just straight up his own antlers.
Cool. I guess we'll get into what that means later.
My name's Alisha. I'm playing Shield Maiden Quimby Thistle. Fun fact about Quimby, she has 40 siblings.
Damn. Incredible.
How do you share a bathroom?
You'll find out.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to find out.
Moving on.
My name's Tally. I play Princess Melina of the Gilded Platter. Fun fact about her, she finds the name Quimby very weird and off-putting.
Thank you.
That's all I have to say on the matter.
I'm Cass. My character is Madame Vivian of Mossy Ridge. A fun fact about Vivian is that when she was younger, she tried really hard to become a princess and failed. So she spent about her mid-20s trying to become a princess. They never let her in. And now she's 40 and accidentally got it.
Well done, Viv.
Flames, congratulations.
Congrats, babe.
I feel like the criteria for fairy godmothers at the moment is like...
It's real low.
Insulting.
Okay, don't say that. She's worked so hard for this.
Yeah, they're willing to stoop
That was
to
a
a
dig. That
40-year-old.
was a total dig.
No, I'm just
The bar is on the floor, Vivian.
Vivian's hopes and dreams got shattered and then they lowered the bar.
And now here we are.
Here we are.
Damn.
Honestly, that's what I'm trying to get out of like a job now.
Anyway, so let's get started. These are for you. I had 4 of them made, but I figured 2 was enough.
We've been handed some scrolls. They have a very glittery pink ribbon on them. Alicia's currently opening it up. It is a very pretty letter. It says, "Dearly beloved princesses of the realms,
you are cordially invited to the coronation event of the century at the Starlight Castle on the eve of the spring equinox.
Sincerely, the Fairy Godmother Society and Jamie Whitesteel." Who is Jamie Whitesteel?
Who is that?
You'll
He sounds like a
soon learn.
CEO.
Well, that's a great question to ask because this realm is a little bit funny at the moment. You remember when you were kids that things were very much like a medieval fantasy, big farms that are very rustic.
Ye old, some may say.
Yeah, but in the last decade, it seems to be that everything has modernized in a way that is very unexpected.
Oh my god, did we have an industrial revolution?
Please, why?
Are the children still in the mines?
What children? Wait,
They uploaded to the
They don't know about
factories.
that yet.
what
Where are the
children?
What do you mean, what children?
This
Are
is
there
a
no
fairy
children?
tale.
Sorry.
Yeah, Industrial Revolution has kind of just begun. So everything feels like if you stepped into a Shrek movie, pretty much.
Okay. Nice.
So we have like automatic crossbows and
Yeah.
shit.
Like not too modern, but like things are a bit more automated. There's a standardization across like most systems.
So powered by magic.
Powered by magic.
Solid.
But you have noticed that it's like gone away from a bit more of like the magic and towards like incorporating more machinery into your way of life. Not quite steampunky yet, but
big cogs.
big cogs.
I did not think you said cogs just now. I said,
Oh god.
think hard. Sorry,
So you're
what?
just thinking wistfully for a second.
Yeah, I thought you were just having a
You
thought.
hear what you want to hear.
Clearly, my bad.
Big cogs.
I whip out my massive cog. Sorry.
Oh no.
New idea for a Warforged.
They're actually quite small cogs in the machine that is the Fairy Godmothers, actually.
The Fairy Godmothers are the biggest cogs.
They have massive cogs, and they love to peg society.
They do.
Oh my god. This is not okay.
Is this what you wanted?
Yes.
This is what you were hoping for, right?
That's what you're getting.
Moving on. Along with that scroll, you were also sent a little bronze bird with a little message, and it goes, "No party, lovelies. You're needed for bigger things."
So excited.
Still needed at the castle, pretty much.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
All right, so we're heading there on our job when I was told I got to have, like, free food and stuff.
Yeah. What the hell? What the hoot?
I would imagine...
Do I get points for that?
I mean, was that in character?
Yes.
You get the pointy cat dice.
Oh, you've just established a low bar.
So we're going to do a little homebrew rule where I gift out heart die when people do funny curses. I only have so many, so this is going to be an issue. But yeah.
So yeah, we're arriving. Did it specify a time that we had to be there beforehand?
It just had to be there the day before.
I'm going to be an hour early.
Okay. I'm also going to be an hour early, but because I see you are needed for bigger things and I hear coronation and I get really excited and I think it's about catering. Because fun little fact about Princess Melina, she has kitchen magic.
Oh my god, 2 fun facts.
Yeah. So sorry, I'm getting greedy here.
Awesome. So we've got our first 2 arrivals. Transportation currently is a taxi service called Fast Talking Steedways,
Jesus.
TM. It's trademarks everywhere.
Incredible.
So you'll arrive with your talking horse carriages.
Yeah, so like as we're stepping out, I'm assuming our carriage is pulling up at the same time, basically.
Yeah, let's say that.
I'm going to be stepping out of the carriage and I'm going to be like unloading like suitcases of cookware, because I have a lot of it and I like using my own things. And I'm like,
course.
if I'm needed for bigger things, it must be big catering. Ooh. So I'm unloading all my special tools. You would probably see me doing that at the moment.
Yeah. I'd spot Melina from a distance. I'm probably just sitting outside reading a book under a tree. And I'd spot Melina and be like, "Oh, I know that person." Vivian gets up and walks over and goes, "Oh, Princess Melina. Melina, right?"
Yes.
Yes.
Vivian.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's been so long.
It's been ages. The beanstalk mission.
The beanstalk. The goose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been so long.
Been ages. How are you doing?
Great. Yeah, I was summoned here to the coronation early.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you have too.
Yeah.
Which is strange. I thought I was cooking.
Yeah, you seem to have brought a lot of stuff.
Well, I came prepared. I always come prepared.
Yeah, brilliant.
But I mean, if I'm not the only one who's been summoned, I feel like I've prepared for the wrong occasion.
What did your note say? My note only said you're here for bigger things. I'm like,
that's all mine said, but like I'm known for like kind of one thing, so I just sort of assumed that.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I would love to be, doing something. I know, like, I want to, I guess, rise through the ranks in the princesses. So.
Your cooking is fantastic.
Thank you so
very
much.
excited to try it. So
Yeah,
I'm really hoping your big thing is the catering.
Yes, I would love that.
Do you need a hand?
I like look at the mountain of like 6 or 7 like really heavy suitcases I have, and I'm like, yeah, that could narrow it down to about 2 trips maybe.
Yeah, let's do it. Here, I'll give you a hand.
So yeah, I guess we'll hold like 2 suitcases each. I don't know what kind of godly strength you have.
Oh, I can only carry 1 suitcase.
Okay.
No.
I'll carry 2. It's not necessarily because I'm like super strong or anything, but like I know the weight of my own items.
Yeah, I'm more like an older aunt that's just like, I want to give you a hand, and then tries as best as she can, but she's not.
Well, it's okay. I did say 6 suitcases, so that means we're carrying 3. And that the other half is still on the carriage. So it's like the castle right there. I'm assuming we pulled up to the front.
Yes, you pulled up right at the front. It's this beautiful, twinkling looking castle. It fits his name. This is Starlight Castle is known for being like the entertainment sort of like kingdom where lots of different performers and entertainers all flock together here to try their best to become famous.
Okay.
It's LA.
It's LA.
Oh my
It's Hollywood, baby.
We've made it to LA.
I never want to go back there. So as we're like walking up into the castle, are there guards that are going to like stop us or question us, or is it more of a
You get pretty much like a couple bows from the guards because they recognize you as princesses of the realms.
cool? No worries. So we just saunter right in.
Yeah.
That's so
Saunter
good.
right in. And you see a big flurry of people trying to like get things organized and like magicking decorations up and whatnot. But nobody seems to be there to greet you as of yet.
Okay,
You are an hour early.
We are an hour early.
It's time to set up.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Would I know the way to the kitchen?
I feel like you would have like cooked a couple times there, right?
Yeah, for something at least.
Oh, Vivian's definitely been here. If you're at all unsure, Vivian will be like, yep, this way, straight
yeah,
across.
cool. I'll like follow along out of politeness, but like I kind of know where the kitchen is.
Yeah. Start speeding up to get in front just to prove that you do know where the kitchen is. Of course you know where the kitchen is.
I got nothing to prove. I'll be polite.
So polite.
It's fi-
So
I'm very
polite.
princessly.
I'm projecting, clearly.
Vivian just has nothing to do right now, so she's happy to
Of
help.
course. So yeah,
You guys are so nice.
We're princesses.
we're princesses, my sweet as can be. Just while we're unloading the initial cookware, or at least like stacking the suitcases in the kitchen.
Yeah, no one questions you. You get a couple like, oh, Melina, you're here. Oh, it's so great that you're here. Are you supposed to be here?
That is a great question. I figured I'd better be safe than sorry and like bring all my utensils, but
Wonderful, wonderful. We appreciate the help. But we weren't really told that you were going to be back here. So I don't know. Maybe you know the big guys have like the situation figured out. But you know, welcome, set up.
yeah, I won't unpack if that's the case. I'll just put my suitcases off in a corner if that's like a safe spot. I like dig into my apron and I pull out my cooking knife that I always keep on me.
Whoa.
I wash it.
Can you
because
describe it?
It's
Ooh.
it's one of those like
Essentially. Sorry, PG-13.
it's the most generic looking like fancy cooking knife at any of those like big kitchen shops that you go to.
Yeah.
And like it's like the Damascus steel and all that where it's got the fun patterns in it, but
Beautiful.
it's like weird because that obviously isn't really a crazy a known thing in fantasy land, so it actually is just kind of fire.
Awesome.
So yeah, I washed that because I'm not a freak and I've probably like cut someone with it recently. Yeah, it is my weapon of choice. Fun little side bit. But
You gotta wash those knives real carefully as well. So.
yeah, I'm being
Really
extra
tending
careful.
to it.
Yeah, I have my whetstones on. And then I'll get to dicing in the meantime while things are happening.
Ooh.
Dicing.
I think now that Melina is sorted, I might be interested in going and finding the fairy godmother or a fairy godmother
Yeah.
and being like, so why am I here?
Cool. I might cut to these two first.
We're here too.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we exist.
The chaos creatures. So you're looking for a fairy godmother.
Yep.
Melina's in the kitchen dicing, even though they're not meant to be there, but the help is welcomed. And then we come outside to the Starlight Castle where we find who and where.
Quimby has entered the castle. She's inside now. She's making a lot of noise. She's wearing... What is she wearing? She's wearing heavy plated armor. She's stomping around, looking for something to eat, something to drink. She's heading to the kitchen to find her bestie.
Oh,
Amazing. And with the noise of your armor, you probably hear it from wherever you're observing.
yep. I've literally just been sitting outside. So these three, I know these three. I've got this letter here that says ignore the coronation.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that these three have also got a similar thing because there is no other reason we'd all be here this early. So I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna ignore everybody outside and go in and just, I assume you're really easy to follow.
Oh, absolutely. You can see me from a mile away and the sun's reflecting off my attire.
Just an ethereal light that comes from nowhere that just shines off of you at all times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna follow Quimby then. I've got my stuff out. I'm just like tapping on the floor. I'm gonna assume. Actually, are there people in the halls?
Everywhere.
Cool. I will ignore all of them. I'm just gonna keep going.
They all kind of give you like a weird side glance, but they know not to mess with you because they've heard of the prince who was just kind of like walks around with like 3 legs.
Hello?
They were, like
Excuse me?
walking around as if they have 3 legs because of the
Infamous.
oak staff that they have.
Nice.
But yeah, so you just follow, you don't interact at all.
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm just
Quimby,
gonna follow.
you enter the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen.
Please, just kick open the door and say that.
Yeah, I do. That's how I enter every single room.
Okay, so I've just watched you kick down the door and I see you in your big rattly chain armor and your name of Quimby.
Yeah, you can call me Quimby. We know each other well, I feel.
Yeah, so I look over and I'm like, Quimby?
Melissa? I've actively not remembered your name. Of course I haven't. I'm wasted.
So yeah, I'm like, oh my god, that's so weird. I also saw Vivian here from when we all last had a quest.
Oh, that dweeb? The dweeb one?
I mean, that is definitely an adjective you could use.
I think I saw that little deer boy following me.
You saw it in your rearview mirror.
I have my rear view mirrors that come out of my chest plate, and I just saw him hobbling behind me.
Saw him in the reflection of your really shiny armor.
Yeah, of course. It reflected off,
Incredible.
me. I think he's about to enter this room too. So.
That is a very strange coincidence.
I would like to lean into the room and go, is there food here? There's a
What
coronation.
have I been cutting up?
Onions.
Maybe onions.
Onions?
Yeah.
Tear up at the side of
Coronation. I was told that, there's food at a coronation.
Coronation chicken.
I'm
Melina?
like, well, I'm cutting up onions. Would you like some of those?
Raw onion.
Yeah?
Sure, why not? I got nothing better to do, sure. Just go over and eat some raw onion.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna look over. I'm gonna rummage around the kitchen and see if there's anything else there. I would assume I'd know the spots to check in this sort of situation. Would there be anything that I can find?
Yeah, and a couple of the fair folk in there also kind of point oh yeah, in that cupboard there's almond cookies, and then over there is some nice little biscuits and some jammy stuff up there as well.
Right, so I start collecting just every jar of cookies I can find, and I'll lay them out on the table for Fawn.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You offered me raw onion, and it would be rude of me not to accept.
I know, but I'm adding to it, so I'm offering everything. I lay out all the biscuits for you as well. So these are all equal level offerings. So you do not have to eat raw onion that I offered you.
No, I mean, they're all right.
Are you also eating everything else, every jar of cookies that I just put on the table, or what's the go here?
No, you actively first offered me raw onion.
And now I'm also equally offering you other...
Please. Please stop, please. I'm pretty sure I ate weird things in session 0 as well.
Okay.
You still got your handful of snow.
I do still have a handful of snow. I'm going to eat snow with the onions. I'm going to I'm going to mix it up.
Savory snow.
Do you guys want snow and onion?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean,
I'm actually good, thank
flute,
you.
yeah.
You have
Give me
magic
another.
snows.
I do have
joking,
magic
I'm
snow.
joking.
I'm going to put it on one of the biscuits.
You're gonna put little magic snow on the biscuits. You feel a warm and filled feeling inside of yourself.
And then I'm like, well, I turn to the guy who told me to cut up onions, and I'm like, I hate to do this. I'm pretty sure I am actually here for something else. There's just now been a string of weird circumstances which makes me want to investigate further, and I believe that's probably where I'm supposed to be.
Oh, right, y'all. Well, better to be in the place that you're meant to be. But thank you for your help. And always trust coincidences is what I always say.
Very well. Shall we go and find Vivian? She might want to see all this.
yeah, after you.
Oh, yeah, where's she gone? I saw her walk in.
I actually don't know.
Crossfade over to Vivian.
That's your
who's
crossfade noise?
Oh, that's the flashback noise, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
magical, mystical
The
water
rippling.
sounds.
That's the noise of Quimby faded off a giggle.
me crossfaded on that giggle juice.
Meanwhile, Vivian has been exploring the castle trying to find a fairy godmother.
Do I have any success?
Let's roll for it.
Ooh.
What am I rolling?
We are doing a wits roll. So you need a match or roll it lower.
I did not.
You did not, but you
Oh,
found really nice scenic routes around the castle instead. Yeah.
Can I pick some flowers?
Yeah. I was going to say you pass through this lovely, big, beautiful, curated gardens with these magnificent flowers that are just growing there. I'm going to say there's little gemstones that grow in the center of the little flowers
gosh,
as well.
like Thumbelina.
Yeah.
But a gem
Setting
and not
off
a
the
little
biologist in
person.
me.
The what?
You're setting off the biologist in me.
In a bad way.
If there's gemstones in the center of the flower, how do the flowers reproduce?
With gemstone seeds. Kind of like a pomegranate.
Pomegranate is British.
Pomegranate.
Fairy tale.
And you eat the fruit and it makes you British.
Yeah.
I reckon they pop out of the ground and they go and have a little dance, and that's how they reproduce. Don't you
Have a
reckon?
little
I'm
dance.
gonna start screaming.
pick me.
Yeah, they have a little song. They chime in the wind.
Welcome, dear friend.
The fruit that makes you British and the beach that makes you old.
So you pick a couple flowers. Do you want to roll a d4 to figure out like how many you pick up?
No, I don't want to pick them. Actually, I changed my mind. I get to the flowers and I'm like, oh, these are actually beautiful.
No, pick me.
Maybe like
Please pick me.
it's not like they're rooted in the ground. They have little feet so they can dance. So when you pick them up, you kind of just cradle them and they feel like the love of another for a minute. And then you put them down and it's like a good thing for them.
Oh, okay. I'll
Like a
pick one up,
baby. Thank
Put it in
you
my
for
pocket.
picking me.
put it in my top pocket.
Yeah.
And walk off.
I'm having so many weird feelings about this.
Wow, this is the world. So you just got a little flower in your pocket that's just does a little wiggle, little dance.
Yeah, give a little
and
head
just sings a
scratch.
little bit.
Oh, I want to clarify for the sake of the podcast. Holly has been doing a little dance for the past like 5 minutes as a flower.
It's very sweet and I want to keep watching you do that for the rest of the day.
She's just been doing this for
You better
This
keep
whole
dancing
flower.
for the session. Dance for us, Fairy Godmother. Dance for us.
Oh.
Anyway,
That's crazy.
I reckon you do a whole like circle of the castle and you end up back in the foyer. And I reckon that's about the same time that
It will be like stepping out to like begin our search for you as you're entering the foyer.
Oh, hello there. We're all together.
Yes, actually, that's what I was coming to find you about. I don't think I'm needed in the kitchen.
Did we all get the same letter?
Yeah. No coronation for us.
yeah,
Wait,
What
is
is
it
yours?
for bigger things?
You here for bigger things? Is that all your letter said?
Yep.
yeah, pretty much.
I hate it when they're cryptic. Can you please just give us the information? You don't need to say you're here for big things. You need to say
hate when
what I'm
they're
here
cryptic. Mine speaks only in riddles.
you can tell that it was your fairy godmother who wrote the message.
Yeah, this just sounds like what I live with on a day to day.
So surely,
sounds super
yeah, you have
frustrating.
practiced decoding this. Where should we go? Where's your fairy godmother?
Yeah, what's step 2? Come on, Melina.
I'm going to be so honest. I have never made it that far with any of these messages. I just sort of, it's what I have to do. I just sort of like arrive where the place requests me to be. And
You start cooking. You find the kitchen first.
essentially, yes, that's like, kind of assume that's my role.
It's your happy
until,
place.
I
It's
guess,
meditative.
until the adventure gets thrown at me, I'm assuming that's what I'm here for. Yeah, and the adventure's now been thrown at me, so we're on the same page.
Huzzah!
Vivian, you
Silence
seem
after.
quite...
Ow!
We can do it again.
I don't want to.
Vivian, you seem quite scholarly. Would you happen to have any ideas to what we're doing today, or have you deciphered?
Oh, it's got to be a job, right?
Oh, for
Gotta be a
sure. But
quest for us.
what kind of quest that requires us to all be here?
Oh, I have a brilliant plan. Okay, this is a great plan when it comes to something that somebody's asked us to do that we don't know what exactly it is. We go ask them.
And how has that been going?
I was just kind of wandering around. I wasn't in any
Okay.
rush. So, do you have any idea where your fairy godmother would be?
Well, given she's sort of like an ambiguous silvery mist, it's kind of hard to locate.
Yeah, that would explain.
Yeah, no, it's very complicated on my end, I'll be honest. Can we all together go look for a fairy godmother?
You can, but looking around, scanning the area, you notice that this big chandelier that's just been lowered onto the ground is being cleaned by a bunch of the fairy folk. And as they lift it into the air with a bit of levitation magic, you can kind of sense in the air something fitsing out. And you are right directly underneath the chandelier as it proceeds to halt and then begin to fall.
Everybody run!
Yeah, that's the move.
Run.
Sprint, dive. Are there any other people underneath the chandelier?
Just
other than
you.
us? Okay, yeah, dive
Okay.
out of the way.
Awesome. You dive out of the way, and just a centimeter before it touches the ground, it stops. And then as it's lifted up, you see the mystical crone. Your fairy godmother standing behind the chandelier and lifting it up into the air. And standing beside them is a very business-looking woman with like a very nice power suit that's all crisp.
Does she have a world's best boss mug?
She does. She's carrying it around everywhere with
Amazing.
her. Anyway, and then the chandelier is lifted into the air and it's hooked up properly. A couple of the fair folk go, oh, sorry. Magic's kind of be a bit funny today. You're all good though, right?
Just
What do you mean magic's been funny today?
Oh, just, not working like it should be, but it'll fix itself out. And then
Okay.
hobbling over is the mystical crone and the businesswoman, and they go, oh, hello, dearies. It is so good that you are here.
godmother, it's brilliant to see.
Oh, lovely to see you. She's a little stout little woman. She just like hugs you from below. Like, oh, hello, it's good to see you, darling. Gives you a couple pats. So you all got our message, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct.
Yep. Thanks.
I'm here.
Lovely. It's great that you're here, dearie. Yes, we've got something more important for you. Terribly sorry that you won't be at the coronation event tonight. Oh, I should introduce to you my compatriot and also the sponsor for the coronation. This is Jamie Whitestill.
Vivian puts out a hand and says, "Very nice to meet you. I'm Vivian of Mossy Ridge."
Lovely to meet you too. And she shakes your hand. She looks to others and is like, "Did you shake hands?"
I was also approached. Princess Melina of the Gilded Platter. I hold out.
Lovely to meet you. She shakes her hand.
I take her hand and I kiss the back of it and I say, Enchanted.
Enchanted back. And then Jamie extends a hand to Fawn.
No, I'm just going to look at her.
Hello to you too. Yes, I'll just send it back to the fairy godmother now. So your fairy godmother goes, okay, so what we've got planned for you is, don't worry about the magic. It's fine. What we need you to do, because everybody else is here, we need you to be at the fairy godmother headquarters in the middle of the enchanted forest and just be security there.
Protecting the well?
Protecting the well of magic, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Our source of all magic that is produced from all the wishes. And as she says that, you kind of notice, like those donation bins with put the coin in and the swirly ones?
Oh.
Yeah. You've noticed on your way in that there's lots of different little quote unquote wishing well set up. These ones have a little TM trademark after the name with a little bit of fine print on it. I completely forgot what the fine print says.
Yeah. If left alone with these, Vivian will definitely go and read the fine print.
Fine print says, only wishing coins, TM, donations accepted.
Okay.
It's with the TM.
I was expecting terms and
They need
conditions.
to earn everything. They need to make sure they own the rights to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dismantle the system.
It's very, very oligarchy.
Yes, so protect the wishing well. That is your prime operative. We've got a carriage waiting for you outside to send you that way. We need you to be there and situated for a couple of days, just until the coronation is over and,
What are we protecting the well from?
I know I said that magic is fine, but it seems to be something that is interfering with the security measures that we have at the Fairy Godmother headquarters. So it's best that we just have somebody on the ground just to make sure that everything's running the way it should be. There will be a little gnome there named Cobbles.
Cobbles.
That's our on-site facility manager. They will help you with navigating the different areas, but currently all the fairy godmothers are here for the coronation because we all have our own little candidates and we all need to be there just to help manage them and help make sure that everything is running properly. We have about 30 candidates today.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Which is a record.
Yeah, it's a large amount. I thought it was a fairly exclusive club to be a princess.
It was, but we're thinking that we were being a little too exclusive. So now we're just going to see how this goes.
Why
Now
the
bar
change?
is on the floor.
What?
And now the bar is on the floor.
The bar is on the floor. Yeah.
What inspired the change?
Nothing. I think it was just we were getting a bit tired of the old ways and we just wanted to do something a little bit new. And you can just kind of see Jamie White still on this side, just kind of move their tie a little bit.
I want to say I don't like Jamie at all. I'm just going to be death staring her for the entire conversation.
Okay, she's just locked eyes with
She
you.
gives the vibe of someone who has ivory pencils.
Yeah, and she just sips her tea.
Vivian has deep respect for this person.
Oh, good.
I love the
I'm
duality.
so glad.
Upon noticing the straightening of the tie, I do not. I am quite concerned, and I can't wait to divine some answers later.
Awesome. Anyway, that's about all that I can brief you on. But if you have any questions, please do ask.
Are we expecting anything to happen?
No one usually comes knocking on the door of the headquarters, so everything should be fine.
What is your worst case scenario that we might have to deal with?
I don't believe there is ever a worst case scenario, so it'll be completely fine.
There's always a worst case scenario.
Do you do that in character?
More subtly than that.
Okay. Fawn just kind of mimes no, 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 no.
Yeah, I mean, generally in our adventures, there's sometimes, things don't always go to plan. So what is there a nothing goes to plan situation?
I'm not exactly sure if there's anything that wouldn't go to plan. To plan would be that nobody gets into the headquarters. Nobody who's in the headquarters should leave without jurisdiction. I mean, Cobbles can leave whenever they want, but they just choose to stay there. But we do have detained some kinds of magical creatures guests there that are better there for their own safety than they are outside. Let's just say keep things in and don't let them out, and keep things out that are not meant to be in there.
Okay, so prison warden and security detail. Got it.
I wouldn't call it a prison, but okay.
Okay, whatever you say, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No offenses made. But that's about it. Any other questions that you have?
I'm pretty fine on that. We can start heading to the forest.
Lovely. Well,
All
lovely.
is good here
For now.
for now.
She gives you all a small little hug before you all go goodbye. And then as you start walking out, you hear the click-clacking of Jamie's heels as she's like trying to catch up with you. She's like, dearies, got little goodie bags for you all. Just because you couldn't be here at the coronation, I thought, we have these organized for every princess and attendee who arrives. So I'm just giving you all something just to say sorry that you couldn't make it, but also thank you for your service. All right. You get handed little goodie bags. And where's my stuff?
I thought you were about to give us like
I am a
actual
big
prop
fan of
goodie
goodies.
bags. I was so excited.
I was going to make prop goodie bags, but I didn't have enough time. But I do have little like fortune cookie affirmations that come with the goodie bags. I'll let you know what's in your goodie bags first. So for Vivian, a mechanical pencil that can work on any surface.
Any surface.
Any surface in any condition. So you can write it underwater. You can use it in space.
A space pen.
I want that in
Space
real
pen.
life.
They're really cool. And you can all tell that everything that's in there is like White Steel Industries, kind of and everything.
Massive corporate logo on everything.
Yes. But like in a tasteful way.
It's like Gucci.
Is it ever tasteful?
Yeah.
When it's like engraved and like, like those business cards where it's just black background with a black font and it's just kind of like glossy, the font.
Oh, yeah.
Subtle
kinda
off-white
like that.
colouring.
You also get a crank up torchlight.
Oh, a crank up.
Yeah. And then a multi-tool.
And a
Nice.
multi-tool. Oh, getting all the presents.
Whatever you think would exist in that multi-tool to fit in the situation, that's what you have in it.
Oh.
All right. So for Melina, a pouch of the finest made ingredients.
So good.
So it's just like mainly like baking and cooking essentials, but just like the finest quality.
Yeah.
A tactical spork
Yes.
My God.
Breathtaking.
and an expandable mixing bowl.
Expandable.
Dude, I'm
Whatever size you
Which
need.
But it's just like, those silicon ones that you like kind of pop up and pop down.
Oh.
It's one of
yeah.
those
So
ones. But it's a bit more like resilient. For Quimby, a pouch of artisanal magic mushrooms.
Oh,
Sorry, magical
my.
mushrooms.
I'm foaming at the mouth. I'm so excited.
Takes one straight away. Ease the bag. One fell swoop.
Immediately.
You also get an unbreakable forager's bag, which is just made of polymers.
Perfect. Unbreakable.
Yeah. So just imagine like a plastic rugged bag.
Is it actually unbreakable?
How big is it?
It claims it's unbreakable with the little card that it comes with.
How big is it?
How big do you think a forager's bag is?
I want to say
The size of the world?
so desperately. I want to say that.
Forager's bag would be like a messenger bag. So
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, like a little rucksack then.
Okay, perfect.
And you get a singer's potion, so it soothes and warms the throat. That's what I wrote.
Oh, nice.
It's very fun.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And Fawn, you get a fruit basket with crisp apples, sweet grass, and juicy pears.
Oh my God.
Fruit.
And then you get little affirmations as well. Now, you may notice
Did you
that they
only get a
look...
fruit
I
basket?
think I only got a fruit basket.
Yeah, you did.
That's really funny.
Sure.
But you get pears, sweet grass, and apples.
Affirmation?
Yeah, no, so it's supposed to be like... I was trying to do invisible ink, but I didn't have invisible ink on me. So what you've got is like a secret message that reveals itself to you, which is what like the next little page is. I'm trying to remember which one it is. That's Jasmine's.
And yeah, no, we all got handed physical, like, they will look like strips of paper from a fortune cookie in very pretty font. And then you can like flip it over and there's the secret behind the initial message. So that's what we're dealing with here.
And
So-
this is Melina's.
When I first get handed this little affirmation, I read, "Never stop learning," which makes everyone very happy. Do I see the secret message at all?
Let's do a wits roll for all of you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that the 6 or the 20? I've forgotten.
It's a 20 and you have to get lower than your
Oh, yeah.
wits.
Yeah.
I'm not very witful. Not one.
Yes, you got a success. So more like in Call of Cthulhu, lower number is a success, higher number is the failure. So you get like a big success. So you not just see the secret message, but it kind of like makes a little bit more sense to you for some reason. Can you please read your secret message?
Well, my regular message
Yeah.
says, a soul one with nature is a soul fulfilled.
And how does that make Fawn feel?
It's kind of neutral. It's like, yeah.
Can Fawn read?
No, he's actively illiterate. I forgot,
I can
Okay.
read it for Fawn.
Okay.
forgot that we actually established this.
Yeah, I feel like because the goodie bag is designed for you, this kind of like speaks in your mind for some reason instead of you reading it. And so what you
Yay.
feel is like a voice.
We just look over you. It's like, you got a blank affirmation.
Anyway, it says a soul one with nature is a soul fulfilled, which I'm just sort of like, yeah, okay, that's, yep, sure. And then it says, stressfully, you're not the only one, my dear.
Okay.
Oh, is it D-E-E-R spelling or
It says
D-E-A-R?
D-E-A-R.
A missed
But
opportunity.
you wouldn't be able to tell that if it's like verbally spoken in your head.
Okay, cool. I'm immediately stressed out. Am I being claimed by something?
You just know that this is somebody who wrote this with the full understanding of what your backstory is.
Oh my
I
God.
already didn't like Jamie, but since she was the one to give us these things, no, I hate her actively.
Cool. Who got lowest in their rolls?
I got an 18 for my 10 wits.
Oh no.
So you're not knowing your secret message.
That's okay. I
mean, if somebody else can help you.
Message?
Yeah.
Oh, could someone please help me? I know you guys hate me. Maybe not hate me.
I want to help you, but I can't read.
Yeah, I know.
I am astute. I have advantage on tests to identify unknown objects and quickly pass information, written or illustrated works. Do I have advantage in this?
I think so.
I actually failed my test as well, so I have no suspicion about this.
Oh.
With advantage?
With advantage.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, I rolled a 20 and a 15.
I mean,
which
we haven't
normally is
spoken
great.
about it yet either, so we'll bring it up later.
I'll bring it up later.
What was your normal message?
My normal message is an apple a day keeps the healer away.
Cute.
Very funny given you're the one who got apples, Jazz, and not Alisha.
I'm just going to start throwing up.
What was yours, Cassandra?
Oh, Vivian was very happy to read Never Stop Learning.
Oh, cute.
Felt very cute, very Vivian. She feels very seen and happy.
I got a 9 for my 12 wisdom, so I think I've landed that.
Okay.
Well, I feel very seen because I read a satisfied belly is a satisfied mind. And then I squinted and saw there are secrets in the wall.
It says what?
It says there are secrets in the wall.
In the walls. I think it might have cut off the S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
This
really
is
unnerving,
waffles.
Polly.
They
What the
ran out of
hell?
space on the fortune cookie as well.
It's just like one of those crammed little squiggle S's.
Oh my gosh.
Polly, this is really stressful. What the hell?
It's a fairy tale. We're going to have fun.
Okay.
There's stuff in the walls.
So my heart sinks at this, but I don't want anything said in front of the godmothers because if I was given this by them, I'm worried. So
Does your face like noticeably drop?
I like twitch a little.
I don't think I'm good enough friends with you yet to register that.
If you were looking at me, it's a noticeable twitch.
I was just too happy about my one.
Yeah, very fair. But yeah, so I'm like a bit stammery. I'm like, okay, so I guess we'll go then. Is that okay with you? I think we should just get to our job right away.
Who are you talking to right now?
All of us.
Jamie White.
Oh, Jamie's walked away already.
Yeah, she's
so this is just
gone.
all by ourselves. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I say that to you guys. I'm like, I think it's time that we go then.
Cool.
It's best we on our way.
There were some nice little fortunes.
Oh, sure. Very nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
cute.
guess so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, mine was really nice. Mine was just cute.
We should probably go for a walk.
Mine was frostily creepy.
Okay.
I
Did you just piss off Jamie or something?
follow me. We'll speed walk. I'll start speed walking towards the Enchanted Forest.
Okay, well, you did get a carriage that was waiting outside for you.
Okay.
Where are you going? You're my job today. And he trots after
Okay, so
you.
we don't even get any privacy on the carriage because the horse
Oh, I
talks.
do like to talk.
I do the walkway and I stumble when I realize there is a carriage and I walk back. I'm just like,
How embarrassing.
reading there are secrets in the walls really just like roomy.
That is the most unnerving message I've ever heard in my
Yeah, so
entire life.
I just went, I gotta start walking. And then I was like, oh shit, carriage. So I like circled back.
Gregory, it's your
Right there,
surface.
Belinda. Melina.
Let's get in the carriage and we will we'll talk.
Okay.
I sit in there. Can the horse hear us in the carriage? I'll just ask the horse. Can you hear? I'm like in the carriage. Can you hear me?
Hear you, see you, yes, but I can turn my ears off if you like. No.
Could we please have a bit of privacy, horse?
Rightio. And then he like hits something on his chest and these little earmuffs.
Something with what?
Little hoof.
His little head, I don't know. I don't know how does horse anatomy work?
It does not work like that.
Okay, no. It clops one of its hooves together, and like there's a little magic bracelet that magics up some like earmuffs for it to like wear, just to like no sound.
That is really funny.
Become very prepared. I reckon it's like a closed carriage as well.
Yeah, cool. I did assume as much, so we can talk. So your message, what did your message say?
It simply said, never stop learning.
What was the second part?
Okay, so
There's no second part.
What do you mean? Did I go?
you got to say, okay, thank
I
God
got a
I'm not
second
going
part.
crazy. Oh my
I
Lord.
didn't
will
like
not get a second part.
Yeah, so my mum was also quite nice. It said, a satisfied belly is a satisfied mind.
Aw.
Fairly innocuous. But then I opened it up and it says there are secrets in the wall.
Oh, that's a creepy second part. Mine was a soul one with nature is a soul fulfilled, and then my second part was you're not the only one, my dear. So I'm not a fan of my second part either.
What does that even mean?
Well, I don't want to think about it. What about you two? I mean, like, we'll come back to that.
I'm not sure how you see the second part. Can you show me?
Squint at
Can
it
I
really hard.
take it and then like look at it myself?
I feel like it only reveals itself to whoever it was addressed to.
Can I see yours, actually?
Can I reveal the second part now that I've seen it?
I think it's still only like exclusively to you.
Your eyes only.
I like that more.
Yeah, I'll still show you. I'm like, look, can you see? And it just is
No, I
nothing.
don't see anything. I believe you. I believe both
I'm
of
going
you.
to show Vivian my blank piece of paper.
I'm not sure I believe you as much. Yeah, I can't seem to. Maybe I'll have another go, and I'll try and see if I can pull out something.
Cool. Because now you have the knowledge that there is a secret message and you believe that there might be something there. I'm going to say roll wits again with advantage because now you have this knowledge.
Advantage being...
2 dice.
2d20 and then you like take the highest number.
Take the lowest number.
I
take
got
the lowest.
11, which is 1 off my wits, and I got 13. Oh!
God, you
But
guys.
advantage, so you get to take the better roll. And if you want to use a hard dice, you can knock that one down. And there's a good chance that you can do that.
Okay. Somebody please.
I'm helping because I'm like going insane here.
Oh, thank you. I rolled a 2, so I got
Awesome.
a 9.
Yeah.
I'm
I
guessing.
need help as well. I rolled a 13 and I needed a 12.
I don't know if I can help.
You can expand a hard dice. You just have to give.
Oh, cool. So there's no actual logistics involved.
I don't think so.
Thank you. Okay, now I succeed. Cool.
Awesome.
I need at least 1. Okay. Oh. Yeah, actually, you're right. There is a flap under there.
For you, it's a flap.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sugar plum. Mine says not every princess gets the happily ever after.
Hard dice for your sugar plum.
That is.
Oh, she
very
gets a
odd.
hard dice for her sugar plum, and I don't get a hard dice for my frosty.
You sound excited.
Mine says follow the mushrooms. And that's a rule I have lived by for a decade, so pretty stoked about
Okay.
that. Let's do this. Come on.
So who do we think put the message in there?
I mean, it would have to be a fairy godmother, right?
Are these handwritten?
Yours is not.
Are these handwritten?
Magically written.
Oh, okay, never
Yeah.
mind then. I wanted to see if the handwriting matched from the original message to the secret one.
Yeah, and does they all match as well? Because they're magically written. Holly nods.
Sorry. Yes.
So we need to follow the mushrooms, look for secrets in walls,
So these are very
not get a
personalized.
happily ever after.
Yeah, die, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's really mean.
Yours is cruel.
So I would assume from the fact that it came from the goodie bags that they know who we are, and these are very targeted.
Yes, even the initial message is quite personal.
So somebody has to know who we are. So I would say that at least the information about who we are came from our fairy godmothers. So who would the fairy godmothers be talking to?
Yeah, and do we trust these messages?
Hello. You were just listening to part 1, episode 1 of Princesses of the Realms. If you're as keen as I am to find out what these darn secret messages are about, you can listen to the rest of this this episode right now on whatever platform you're listening on. Since we're a new show, we just wanted to keep things short and sweet so you can spend your precious time doing other things if this isn't your style. But you know, if it is, or you're interested in listening when all the episodes drop, make sure to subscribe to get the notification when new episodes are live and hot. In other news, I think it's time to get some credits rolling. We have Tally as Princess Melina, Alisha as Dame Quimby, Jasmine as Prince Fawn, Cassandra as Madam Vivian, and myself, Holly Hunter, as Dungeon Master. This episode was produced by me, Holly Hunter, with additional sound design by Alisha Kanthasamy, art designed by Maeve O'Carroll, and this sweet, 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 sweet theme song that you are listening to right now is by Mijio. We'll see you in the next part. Bye!